The boy was once a renowned lawyer with no losses, but after helping a corrupt businessman win a case, he suddenly suffered a heart attack and passed away despite efforts to save him. However, fate had other plans, and he woke up in the body of the victim's son. Seeing the deep harm caused to the migrant workers due to the loss of the case, the boy felt a heavy sense of guilt and vowed to make up for his past mistake. Then he remembered the original owner had witnessed the cruel businessman forcing workers to continue working despite the harsh weather. Just a short time later, a strong wind blew in, and an accident occurred because of it. The boy collapsed at the scene, but the corrupt businessman refused to pay for the workers' medical bills and instead tried to avoid responsibility. The boy's mother, believing her son understood the truth, thought he would stand up for the workers, but the boy refused to do so. When she asked why, he explained he was doing it for her sake, knowing that they had no power to fight the wealthy businessman. Fortunately, the workers found some crucial evidence, but before they could act, the businessman showed up and snatched the video footage, warning the workers they would never get justice, and that two pieces of evidence couldn't do anything to him. The boy was shocked to find that his former apprentice had taken over the case, and his apprentice had learned his manipulative ways. Without hesitation, warning the woman to withdraw the case and stop struggling in vain, the boy immediately retorted, accusing his apprentice of threatening others and disrupting social order, which was a criminal offense. He questioned how a lawyer could break the law. This caught the businessman's attention, but he wasn't worried, still believing no one would dare oppose him. His apprentice was confident too, saying the case was unwinnable unless his master returned. The businessman then destroyed the only evidence. The next day, the workers gathered to discuss strategies, but no one knew what to do. Then the boy stepped forward, vowing to fight for justice. He remembered how the woman was the only one who had saved his life in the past. So, in this new life, he decided to help her win the lawsuit and encouraged the workers to hold on, assuring them that justice would never be absent. His mother also believed that with the boy as a witness, they would get their justice. The day of the trial came quickly, and the boy took the stand as a witness to testify that the businessman had forced the workers to work and ignored their injuries. The businessman became furious, but the boy cleverly handled the situation. The judge immediately ordered the businessman to return to his seat. Then, the apprentice stood up and countered, arguing that the boy, being only 8 years old, couldn't think independently, and pointed out that the workers' violations were the root cause of the accident, demanding $7 million in compensation for lost work. The woman immediately opposed this, but after the judge reviewed everything, the facts remained unchanged. The boy knew that, despite their efforts, they were still at a disadvantage in this lawsuit. The woman helplessly mentioned the workers' injuries and the death of her husband, asking the court to seek justice, but the judge, unable to act without enough evidence, could only remain powerless. At that moment, the boy realized his past mistake. Just then, the apprentice presented the so-called evidence. The boy grew suspicious and immediately sensed something was off. Before the judge could announce the verdict, the boy suddenly stood up and declared that he had crucial evidence